I would be lying if I said I'm not a little bit anxious about going back to school next week. Obviously, I'm excited to go back. I have a student teacher. I'm really pumped about that. But January and February are just really tough, dark, long months. I mean, technically February isn't long per se, but it feels long. Despite all of the days we get off, it's just dark times, okay? Like, I don't like winter. Now that we're past the holidays and we still have 3 months of winter, like, I just can't get past that. And once we get to spring break though, like, smooth sailing. Even though we get like no days off after spring break for whatever reason, like, I just love April and May. Like, all the flowers are coming back. It's light outside. Can somebody please tell me that you feel the same way about January and February? Like, it's just long and dark and sad and I don't know, and cold. All right, we've got today's lunch at home. My neighbors are snow blowing their driveway, so sorry if you can hear that. But yes, we have a snow day today. I was supposed to go back to work, but we got a huge winter storm, so we're not going back until Wednesday. And I made the most amazing lunch. It looks amazing. Chicken bacon ranch wrap with lettuce, cheddar cheese. Cheers. Yes, that's amazing. We also have some sweet potato fries and found this fry sauce in our drawer, so delicious. Recently, I've been loving these little brie bites. I'm gonna have one of those too. They're so cute. And they're like really creamy. So yeah, I've basically just been doing as much as I can to prepare for the semester on my computer because I'm not gonna get to go into the building until I see my students on Wednesday. So it's definitely going to be an interesting week. Happy Monday. That's it for today. One of the most important aspects of being a teacher is encouraging students to be as creative as they can be. Learning is creating, and I am so excited for Crayola Creativity Week to be returning this year in 2025. In my classroom, I encourage my students to put their imagination in action through group activities, projects, and allowing the students to create their own products that will guide their learning. Crayola Creativity Week takes place from January 27th through February 2nd, 2025. And registering gives you access to so many free resources, including think sheets, videos, and teacher guides that follow standard alignments. There's also daily giveaways, special celebrity guests, and daily challenges to stimulate creativity. You can register through the link in my bio. Signing up now gives you early access to materials. Put your imagination into action by participating in Crayola Creativity Week. I think one of the biggest problems is that the younger generations don't really understand what respect and disrespect means. In the context of school, students, teachers, and like professional settings, to respect someone means to be cognizant and aware of how your actions affect someone else, and then choosing the action that's in the best interest of the other person. So that might look like when I'm in the teacher's lounge and I make a meal that I clean up after myself. So I'm respecting the space because I know that my coworkers will be in there after me. Now, the problem is a lot of our younger generations think that accountability or holding somebody accountable is disrespectful, when that's not disrespect. That's just holding somebody accountable for something. So students, a lot of the people in the younger generations will think that a teacher telling them to be quiet and to put their phone away, they will say that's rude and disrespectful, when really the teacher is just upholding their standards and their expectations for those students, and they are asking the student to meet their expectations that they have set. There's also a lot of kids who think that getting a bad grade on an assignment is disrespectful, when really if they only did work that deserves a D, then the teacher giving them a D is not disrespectful. You kind of see where I'm getting at here? A lot of kids in the younger generations these days, high schoolers, middle schoolers, elementary schoolers, they think their teachers are being rude or disrespectful, but really their teachers are just holding them accountable. Disrespect and accountability are not the same thing. I really think that's like one of the biggest problems, because a lot of my students will be like, you're being so rude, when like all I asked them to do was to like do the work that I had instructed them to do in class. So I really think we need to teach our kids clearly what respect looks like and what it doesn't look like. It's also on the younger generations to acknowledge and put the work in to understand this as well, because I think a lot of them are just choosing not to understand this. So yeah, hope this helps. We're back. It's been 3 weeks since I have been in this building. It feels weird to be back. It almost feels like we're coming back after like a long summer break. We've been away for so long. What is that smell? There's a smell in here. It smells like smoke almost. Okay, so we are back at school. It's been 3 weeks. The students were supposed to come back to school yesterday on Wednesday, but we had a snow day yesterday. We also did not come into work on Monday or Tuesday for our teacher work day and professional development because of the snowstorm. It's crazy because I grew up in Minnesota where it was so rare for us to have a snow day. Actually, we had more days where school was canceled because it was too cold outside than we had snow days. The amount of snow that we got during the snowstorm, like it was a lot. We got like a foot, and that's a lot of snow. But if we had gotten that much snow in Minnesota growing up, it would have been cleared within 12 hours, and a lot of it is like still not cleared here. So it's just like so different how different Kansas City is than Minnesota. But I'm grateful for the snow days. It was really nice to have a few extra days. I have a student teacher starting this semester. She should be here in like 20 minutes. I'm super excited. I've had 2 student teachers before. Needing like 2 more tables in my room because I have a couple classes that are pretty large and I have to use one of my tables as a desk for my student teacher. So I'm gonna try and figure out a new setup for this room. So, and my student teacher is going to be here soon, but we're back. I cannot believe winter break is over. We are into the spring semester. I need to go find some more tables for my room because I literally don't have enough seats for the amount of students that I have. So excited to be back. Bye. Good morning. Happy Monday. It's currently 6:55 in the morning after only having 1 day of school last week. Before that, we didn't have school for 3 weeks. So this week's gonna be tough, to say the least. It's really cold in here. Let's see how cold it is. It's like currently 60 degrees in here. I typically keep my home at 73 degrees. Okay, not 73, like 71 degrees. So 60 is, it's a little chilly. Usually my room warms up within like an hour. Okay, let's see what we need to do today. I have to finalize my grades from last semester. They pushed our like due date for the grades to today. So that is my first order of business. I did a lot of work at home yesterday to prep for the week. So that's good. I've been getting to school like 30 to 40 minutes earlier this semester, and it's like kind of my goal to get here earlier so I can get some stuff done before my student teacher gets here. I just like to have a little bit of time to myself. This is my outfit for today. This sweater is from Anthropology, I'm pretty sure. These jeans are from Anine Bang. Pretty sure I got these boots at H&M like years ago. I think my student teacher is going to be here soon, so I'm gonna try and get some stuff done before she gets here. thank you guys for spending the morning with me. My student teacher is going to be here soon, so I'm going to stop the vlog. I'm pretty much done with everything. I just need to go make a few copies, but otherwise I will see you guys later. Bye. Good morning. We got another snow day today, so I've just sort of been sleeping in, lying in bed, being a lazy bum. Let's get the day started. Oh.